now to the coronavirus pandemic in Massachusetts and a measure of freedom that we haven't known for some time. If you're outside in a small group, it is now okay to take off your mask. The state has eased that restriction after a steady drop in new COVID cases. We've been covered up with just our eyes showing since November. And as Kristina reports, with more than a third of the state fully vaccinated, many people are embracing the change.
As long as you're out in the open air and you're not within 6 feet of anyone else, you can now take your mask off in Massachusetts. Though not everyone we spoke to is ready to do so just yet. Rolling on the Charles River this windy Friday, maskless.
I just hated wearing it, but I understood why you have to do it, but just nice to kind of just be not having to worry about it as much.
Whether you're walking, running, or biking, you no longer have to wear your mask outside.
If you can be outside and not be with a whole bunch of people in close quarters for a long period of time, you don't need to wear a mask.
You will still need to mask up indoors at all times, in any crowds outside, on public transportation, and at any outdoor organized events, like a baseball game.
But when there's people on the Esplanade or when I cross Mass Ave Bridge or down by the Museum of Science, I wear the mask, and I'll wear it today.
The new rules come for two reasons. One, because there's little to no evidence of COVID-19 transmission outside, and also because of vaccinations. Nationally, the U.S. hit 100 million people fully vaccinated Friday. In Massachusetts, 3.7 million people have had at least one dose, and 2.5 million are fully vaccinated.
Yeah, I think once I'm fully vaccinated plus the 2 weeks, I think I'll probably start taking it off.
About half the people we saw out exercising were still wearing a mask. Some couldn't wait to run freely.
You know, it's easier and smoother for running out, especially in headwind conditions when you feel like sometimes suffocated.
And others say they'll wait a while longer before they take it off.
It's sort of so ingrained in our lifestyle these days, and thankfully it's not too hot today, so I'll definitely be seeing a different tune once it gets into the 70s and 80s.
While most of the state is following this new mask guidance, the town of Brookline has decided to keep its mask mandate in place, and it'll reevaluate at its next public health meeting. In Boston, Kristina, WBZ News.